Shrouded in secrecy, the 2025 Papal conclave. The air is thick with incense and anticipation. Whispers echo through the hallowed halls of the Vatican. Cardinals, the princes of the Church, have gathered from across the globe. Their mission to elect a new leader for 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide. The Papal conclave of 2025 is underway. This is no ordinary conclave. The weight of history hangs heavy, but so too does the weight of the present. The Catholic Church faces a myriad of challenges, from internal divisions to external pressures. Secularism continues its advance, eroding faith in the West. The specter of financial scandal still lingers. And then, there is China. The world's most populous nation, with its burgeoning Catholic community, casts a long shadow over the proceedings. The reason? A controversial deal struck in 2018 between the Vatican and Beijing, a deal that has placed China at the heart of this papal election. A deal with the dragon, the China-Vatican Agreement of 2018. In 2018, the Vatican under Pope Francis made a bold, some would say, reckless gamble. It signed an agreement with the Chinese government, hoping to heal a decades-long rift in the Church. At the heart of the agreement lay the thorny issue of episcopal appointments. For years, China had insisted on controlling the appointment of bishops, a direct challenge to the Vatican's authority. The 2018 agreement, negotiated in secrecy, was meant to bridge this divide. It granted the Chinese government a say in the process, while recognizing the Pope's final authority. The deal was met with a mixture of cautious optimism and outright condemnation. Supporters lauded it as a historic step towards religious freedom in China. Critics, however, denounced it as a Faustian bargain, a betrayal of the Church's principles for the sake of political expediency. They argued that it gave legitimacy to a regime actively persecuting religious believers. The dragon's shadow, China's influence, looms large. The years since the signing of the agreement have done little to quell the controversy. If anything, they have amplified it. China, critics argue, has shown little interest in honoring the spirit of the agreement. The government continues to crack down on unregistered churches, harassing priests and detaining believers. Bishops who refuse to toe the party line face pressure and intimidation. The Vatican's response, meanwhile, has been muted, characterized by cautious diplomacy and a reluctance to publicly criticize Beijing. This silence, many argue, has only emboldened the Chinese authorities. As the cardinals gather in Rome, the question of China hangs heavy in the air. Will the next pope continue down the path of dialogue and rapprochement, hoping that engagement will eventually lead to greater religious freedom? Or will he take a more confrontational stance, calling out China's human rights abuses and demanding that it respects the rights of its Catholic citizens? No figure embodies the China conundrum more than Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Vatican's Secretary of State. A seasoned diplomat, Parolin was the architect of the 2018 agreement. He is a staunch defender of the deal, arguing that it is the best hope for the future of the Church in China. Yet, Parolin's candidacy for the papacy is divisive. His supporters see him as a skilled negotiator, a man who can navigate the treacherous waters of international diplomacy. They believe he can build bridges with China while also defending the Church's interests. His detractors, however, view him as too willing to accommodate Beijing, too quick to sacrifice principle for the sake of political expediency. They worry that his papacy would be defined by appeasement, that he would turn a blind eye to China's human rights abuses in the name of dialogue. The 2025 Papal Conclave is taking place at a pivotal moment, not just for the Catholic Church, but for the world. The Church is at a crossroads, facing challenges both internal and external. The rise of China, its growing economic and military might, adds another layer of complexity. The choice facing the cardinals is a stark one. Will they elect a pope who prioritizes diplomacy and engagement, hoping to find common ground with China? Or will they choose a pope who is willing to confront China head-on, denouncing its human rights abuses and demanding religious freedom for all? The decision they make will have profound implications for the future of the Church and its place in the world. It will also send a powerful signal to China and to all those who look to the Vatican for moral leadership. In the end, the question is this: will the new Pope's election be guided by faith, by geopolitics, or by some complex combination of the two? The world waits and watches.
Comment your thoughts below to the world. Like and subscribe for more information about Christianity.